Hello and welcome back. We are on lesson 305, which says, "There is a peace that Christ bestows on us." This lesson is basically telling us everything that we've told you in the past, however many lessons, is that deep presence within you, beyond the stories, beyond the ego, beyond circumstances, where you will find peace, right? The presence of you, the essence of you, that is where you find true peace. Not thinking, oh, well, when I get that money coming in and I pay for that bill, I will feel peaceful, right? That's circumstantial, that's conditional. That's not the peace that we're talking about. We're not talking about peace that comes from things outside of you or as a result of things outside of you. We are saying that there is a peace that lives within you, that no matter how chaotic it seems outside in the world, you can connect back to this peace. And actually, when you do that, reality then reflects that peace back to you. For some reason, I can't. I keep thinking peace as in a piece of, and so for me, it's like that peace of Christ that is within me gives me peace, right? Yeah, I just keep feeling like it's a piece rather than peace. I don't know why, but I'm going to use that because it's just that reminder, isn't it? It's like that peace that I'm looking for is that peace within me, right? And I mean, what I'm trying to say is that peace, as in PEACE, that I am looking for, is that peace, PIECE, that is within me. In my head, that made sense. I just wanted to clarify it. There is a peace that Christ bestows on us. Well, on us, in us, within us, right? There's no, yeah, it's not like, oh, like Christ is shining peace upon us outside of us. It's quite funny that it says that, isn't it? Bestows on us. I think that's just like the sun, right? The sun is shining its light onto us, which reminds us that we are that light. That's it from me on this one.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, the declaration. There is a peace that Christ bestows on us. So everything that Sammy said, and that we talked about seeing the world through the vision, through Christ's vision, through the eyes of Christ, right? So seeing everything as God, seeing everything as love, seeing everything as whole, seeing everything as one. And when you truly see the world that way, when you truly see with the eyes of Christ, there's no choice but for peace to be, right? Because there's nothing to, we talk about grievances. There's nothing to like judge and be angry about and say that did wrong, nothing to micromanage and control. There's nothing to feel guilty about. There's nothing that you need to worry about. Like, what am I going to do about this? How am I going to handle this next? You don't have to be chewing on those stories in your mind. That's what the ego loves to do. We talked about this, how the ego loves to like find something and feel like it needs to solve some sort of problem, find a problem so it can start thinking that it needs to be busy trying to figure out a solution to the problem. All that just fades away when we see everything as whole, when we see everything as God, when we see everything as already perfect. And that is the vision of Christ, right? So there is a peace that Christ bestows on us. The peace already is in us, like Sammy said. And what it means by, well, what I interpret it as Christ bestows it on us, it's through being as Christ and seeing with the eyes as Christ. Because Christ isn't actually a person, which I hope you see by now. Um, it's a state of consciousness. It's a state of being. It's a state of being. I'll just leave it at that. It's a state of being through which you both move through the world and see the world. And when we talk about like Jesus Christ, because that's the embodiment of this Christhood. Christ is available to all of us. It's a identification that we can all take on. And that's the only thing I think I have to add to that. So we'll go to the prayer. God, the peace of Christ is given to us because it is your will that we be saved. Help us today, but to accept your gift and judge it not, for it has come to us to save us from our judgment on ourselves. And Sammy?
Love that. Thank you so much. And we will see you all tomorrow.